Hello YouTube, name's Mikhail, and right now we are in my apartment. This is my good friend, the Beacon, in the 9500, and this is the very first video I'm ever, involved in, and this is kind of tough for me because I'm actually expecting a new computer sometime in the future, and had hoped to make videos of entertainment or whatever, but this is my first video that I participate in, and we are taking up a rather serious topic of discussion. So we are going to talk about bullying, and this is the average. No, we don't like bullying, boo bullies, because that's mean to do. We are going to inform you on a story where bullying have had permanent consequences for the victim. You have the bullying you hear about every day, about school kids being beaten up, or sometimes something more inspirational when they stand up for themselves. And you hear about people either trying and failing, or actually going through committing suicide because bullying. But this thing is a bit different. I have actually never heard about someone being injured in this manner as a result of bullying, and that's what we are going to discuss now.
Yes.
Tell the story, Eric.
Well, there is. Well, I was quite shocked when I saw this, but I was doing a live stream yesterday when I suddenly saw someone. One of my biggest subscribers actually put out. Said something in the video. Now he said that. His friend was in surgery, and why? And I said, "Oh, I feel so sorry for his friend and everything." And I was like, "Why? Why is he in surgery?" And then I was like, "He has become blind." And I was like, "How did he become blind?" And then he was like, "That was because of that bully I told you about earlier in the stream." And I was like, "Oh, and by the way, guys, if you guys want to, you can also see the thing right here." But I was genuinely shocked, and I was like, how? He's told me that the bully, Connor, as we're called, punched this boy called Mikhail in the face, or punched him, did a fist and...
Repeatedly?
Yeah. No, I don't think it was repeatedly, but my subscriber said he went up to his face. Alright, let me just put it... So he ended up, punching him in the face, the bully, and my subscriber ended up punching Connor, the bully, in the face. And, well, I don't know much of the story what happened after that, but I know that Mikhail had to go back for go to the hospital to do surgery for his eye. His eye was bleeding, it was terrible, and apparently it was really bad. But I won't talk. Sorry about this, guys. I had to jump cut a little bit, but there's. By the way, I want you to know he's blind, like literally blind. If you guys didn't really catch that, but guys, what I'm going to say is that I want to be able to show some support, but to Mikhail. And Mikhail, if you I know that you're going to watch this. I mean, sorry. I mean, hear this. Now I feel like a douchebag.
Let's cut that out and start over.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, I just but guys, as we're gonna say, he's going to hear this, and he, I just this is a few words that comes to him because I feel like there is something I should bring up, because even though you're blind, you're not really. I mean, you can still see, but you need to, there's something you need to master called echolocation. Basically, what was it again? There was a guy that...
Yeah, okay, I'm going to try to explain this. I think it was about a bit, point is that being blind being made blind is a very, very terrible thing, and we all feel for you, Michael. But it's and I know everything seems pretty dark and grim right now, but if you hear this, know that it is manners and ways to live with blindness that will make it more bearable. As he just mentioned, it's something called echolocation. I don't know the technicalities of it, but I saw this documentary where a blind teenager mastered a form of echolocation, like bats do. He made a clicking sound.
If you ever watched
with his mouth, and that made him somehow able to detect objects around him, so he could ride a bike without anyone alone. He could ride from place A to place B alone without crashing, without getting lost. He could go skateboarding, not on on skate parks or stuff, but across along the streets in any case, even down when it goes downhill.
Downhill, yeah.
Oh, I don't recall it in English. So it's livable. Livable. Sorry.
Livable.
It isn't livable. Isn't the word. Sorry. It's manageable, and we're going to include a link in the description.
I will include several links to every single YouTube video I can find about it down the link down below to try to help you out as much as possible.
Yeah.
Then I will leave a Wikipedia link down below as well if that actually manages to help. But I don't think there's much more I can do other than that. Other than I cannot help you much more than that, but I can help others by saying that well, you can actually take this one.
Okay. What I'm going to say now is, for you out there who struggle with be it bullying or just having a tough time, I, as a former victim of bullying and as a guy who have experienced more than he should at only 22, I have some life experience I probably shouldn't have, but I would like to benefit from it right now. So if any of you feel that you need to talk to someone, or that you aren't heard by those around you in in real life, in your surroundings, you can, if you want to, send me a message. I have you don't even have to send me if you don't. I'm not going to ask you for your identity or anything. So if you don't even want me to know your email, that's fine. I don't have any videos, but I have an email. Sorry. I don't need to know your identity. Don't if you don't want me to get your email, that's fine. But I have a YouTube account. And I don't have any videos, but you can send me a private message, and just let it out if it's something you feel you have to get off your chest. And now you may think, oh, what's this guy? Okay, sorry, who?
Yeah, that's probably what a lot of people think right now.
Yeah, use the censor beep. No, censor beep.
Yeah, no worries. I'm the guy that used to censor beep. So
okay, cool. So okay, in that regard about school, you may want to pass forward to this part if you're going to show it to the teacher, because most teachers aren't interested in watching long videos. This is my tip, and this is something I heard from a relative of mine. He told me that on the primary school, and this isn't something that would work just for primary schools, I think this would work anywhere really. There was this his kid goes to a primary school where there's this white bench in the schoolyard, and I don't remember what they said they called that bench. It had a name, and it was a very special bench because no students were allowed to sit there without good reason. And if someone sat down, that means that meant that students felt alone or didn't have anyone to play with, or was going through a tough time, and if any students, they also had students who kept an eye on the bench as one of their sort of assignments, had a particular responsibility for it. But if any student saw one of the pairs sitting on that bench, they were to go to the student and invite them to join them in them playing or whatever. And this could go for any school if this were and as a means to do something about bullying and people being shunned. So if you if it's not a teacher, suggest this for them. Get a bench or whatever, put it in a schoolyard for primary school, high school, senior high, even colleges, I guess.
Universities.
And okay, people are grown up
I'm
and bullying
joking.
there, I think. But okay, point being, a bench that symbolizes loneliness and your ability to do something about it. I think that would be very good for stopping bullying in its tracks. Sort of. I know that school I'm talking about. I'm not going to mention the name. They had used this white bench as a project, and the project lasted for it took about 1.5 years before they made it a permanent thing. And in every recess for 1.5 years, one of the teachers or assistants in a classroom would take the time for some, take how many minutes it took before someone attended to that kid. And according to the records, the longest period of time a kid sat on that bench before being picked up by the schoolmates was 2 minutes. And that's incredible. So and I think it doesn't work just for bullying or primary school or whatever. I think it will work in any case. So
yeah,
I please suggest this to the teacher, because I think this is almost revolutionary.
That kind of thing that he's explaining right now is beautiful. That is the thing I want to see. But we are unfortunately, guys, if you do support this, spread it further. I hope that you guys do. And then I'm going to have to do it because this video is getting too far and no teachers is actually going to show this in their classrooms if it's going to be over 20 minutes, because yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
20 minutes, oh my god.
So guys, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I want you guys to go, if you guys want to talk to Mikhail here, you can go and you can check out his channel. It will be in the link down below.
Yeah, I don't have any videos, as I mentioned already, but I'm active in the comment section of many other videos, and
he will be in some of my videos if you guys look for him or anything like that. Because
if you wonder how do I find Mikhail, if you forget my name,
you always have me.
Yeah, you have him, or you could just look up the guy who constantly sort of switch sides, because I have a tendency to first I will criticize someone if I think the video are bad, and if others start swearing at them and being unreasonably cruel, I will like, okay, you back down. So I go back and forth, and I'm that guy who stands up for everybody and except myself almost.
He's a good guy. He's the kind of guy we need on YouTube these days, guys. But guys, what I'm unfortunately going to end this video. So we're unfortunately going to have to end this with today with Mikhail here. Yeah, I'm sorry, but
the funny thing is that we have actually, this is actually the third or fourth time we tried to make this video, because we are trying to make it brief.
We failed so many times.
We're failures.
We're failures.
Okay, but seriously,
but Mikhail, hopefully you become better. Please check the links down below if you want help on figuring out how to do echolocation. And by the way, guys, I thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like down below if you like this subject, and if you guys definitively support this kind of thing. By the way, there is a lot of other YouTubers that actually has suggested a bit of helping this. And by the way, guys, leave a comment down below about what you guys think about this and how fucked up it can be. So, guys, and the last thing is, please click that subscribe button, and we will talk more about this in the future. Now, Nameclo, what is your last words? What do you want to say?
Yeah, I was thinking about what I mentioned about the white bench, and instead of just showing this to the teacher, what you can also do if you have the opportunity is social media. I mean, I'm not thinking about necessarily newspapers or anything, but if there is like a discussion forum for American citizens where they discuss everyday issues, politics or social situations and stuff, put it in there. Find a place for this white bench, because I think that it sounds very simplistic, but it will help more people than we know. So,
guys, you can post it on Facebook, Twitter. You can even go on this online chat rooms that is all over the world and do this. Actually, I've never actually thought about it. I was thinking about bringing it up. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Becken, and I'm out.